How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Son, and welcome to another stream series, similar to the ones we've done in the past, where this time we're going to be playing as the People's Republic of China, or Communist China. They don't actually start as being called the PRC. We're going to be playing as Communist China. This is actually the second, if you're watching this on YouTube, you may not know this, but this is actually the second Communist China stream that I will have done. The first happened yesterday, and if this one goes the same way, we might not even post this one, so, you know. But if you're listening to this, then obviously it didn't go the same way. But the one we did yesterday actually failed pretty miserably. Everything that went wrong, or that could have gone wrong, went wrong. But I think I learned a lot. I think part of the reason a lot of stuff went wrong is because I didn't necessarily understand how the mechanics were actually going to work for Communist China, like infiltration, the proposal of an alliance with China, like Nationalist China, all that stuff. I now know how it works, and I think I can actually do a lot better of a job now that I know that. I think I have and I also have a much better time frame of like how events go. So yeah, we're going to go and hop right in here. I think that I'm pretty sure that, excuse me, another one, I'm pretty sure that the main thing I need to focus on is I need to be quicker about things, and we'll talk about that more as we get going here. In the first series that we did yesterday, last night, in the first attempt, I think one of the reasons I failed is because I didn't attack Shanxi quick enough. I waited unintentionally. I had been meaning to go to war sooner, but I didn't. I just didn't because I was slack. But I have been wanting to go to war with Shanxi sooner, and I didn't. And then Japan managed to take two of the states here, this one and this one. And when they took those, the effect was that we could no longer reliably have like a good place to hold off Japan. So we didn't really have the ability to go declare war on them. The other thing was that when we went to war with Xinjiang to try and, like, you know, annex them early on, they ended up joining the Soviet Union, and that was not good either. So I think we're going to be a little more careful. For one, we're not going to attack Xinjiang. I don't think it's actually worth it, and there's that risk anyways. We will attack Xibei, San Ma, and Shanxi. I think those will both be ones that we want to attack. Essentially, what I think, I want to take a different approach to this because of the fact that Shanxi only has 2 divisions, and last time they only had 2 divisions as well by the time we went to war with them. So I'm confident that they're not going to try to change that. So I think what we want to do is actually bum rush the exploit the weak neighbors thing. Like, literally just go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Like, just do that. Then we start to do like this other stuff, like the strengthen the central secretariat and agrarian socialism, all that stuff. Like, that is all super important for the like troops and stuff and the factory output. All that is very important to get, but I think we just kind of need to go for the exploit the weak neighbors. Once we get them under our control, then we can also like ally with China pretty early on, and then we just won't accept their call to arms. I'll just let them fight. However, I want to get in this faction. That's another thing. We probably would do that even before we go this way, because if we do that, at least they will not defend our whole border. And when they don't defend our whole border, then we don't have to worry about them freaking, you know, like, we don't have to worry about them wasting most of their army, and instead they could probably hold Japan with just that little line there. It's just that when they have Shanxi and this, and they're guarding our whole border, then it kind of devolves into madness. Beyond that, I don't think I'm going to mess with the border conflicts right now, because I don't think they were actually, I think they're a little broken right now. Beyond that, you just gain 1 state, and when we're not really, that's not our focus right now, I don't think it's really that important anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead, and we're going to go for land redistribution. We're going to set our factories to be doing something. I wish that we could get something more useful immediately, but infrastructure is fine. We're going to go ahead and go over here. Hey, Oscar, what's up? Thank you for the bits, the 10 bits. You paid for like a 1/10 of this soda I'm drinking right now. And I have like about a 1/10 of it left, so I'll sip it in your honor. Oh, good soda. It's a Mexican soda actually. It's a apple soda. That's one thing, Mexico. One thing that Mexico does super right is their apple soda, because we don't have any apple soda in the U.S. really. Like, why don't we have more apple soda? We need more apple soda in the U.S. and Mexico has it. They have our solution. Let's go ahead and get everything all commandered up here. Yeah, you'll use our good generals. And I mean, that's probably true. I think that they like I mean, Coca-Cola and stuff, they use like the natural cane sugar and stuff in Mexico because they have to, and in Europe too. That was really nice when I was in Spain. Coke tasted better, not like that much better, honestly. Like it's still like I still like. It's not like it made me go like, oh, this filthy American Coca-Cola. No, it's like it's still just Coke, but I mean it tastes a bit better. Yeah. So here's the thing. I can't really answer, like, I can't really give my honest well, so yeah, so with Waking the Tiger, I can't do any like review stuff yet because I'm not supposed to do reviews, but I can talk about like what it has in it. I don't know. It has like, it basically adds. So while we get going here, the game has to, what it has to offer. It actually has so it adds a unique focus tree to China. A unique focus tree to Communist China. A unique tree to Manchukuo. Theirs is, I haven't even, I'm gonna try to play as them, probably in my own time, actually. But beyond that, then all the other miners, oh, these guys actually don't get their own, I didn't even realize that. All the other warlord miners, besides, I guess, so Manchukuo is not really included in that, but Guangxi Click, Yunnan, Xinjiang, Xibei-Sanma, and Shanxi all have their own tree. It's the same for all 5 of those, but it is unique to them. It's just that each of them doesn't get their own unique one, which is fine. I don't think they need their own unique one. And basically, they just choose who to side with, you know? Like, do they want to go on their own? Do they want to side with us? Or do they want to side with the nationalists, you know? So each of those 5 has their own, that sort of like Chinese generic tree. It's not a generic tree, it's a Chinese generic tree, which is still better than just a generic one. It has more flavor and more effects. So I think one thing we should do is exercise. Get those troops up to 2nd level at least. I also want to swap these guys out for normal troops. They'll probably lose experience, because normally they do. Yeah, I mean, I'll talk more about like my opinions on the expansion on the release date when the review embargo lifts. I don't normally do like reviews. Normally I might, sometimes I've done in the past like general thoughts, but I don't normally tend to make it like a review. But I'm gonna try to do like I'm gonna do a review on this expansion. Not like it's not gonna be like a full-fledged review thing, but it's gonna be sort of like, what are my thoughts on this? Do I think you should buy it? And what are my general thoughts on the direction of the game? I'm gonna do that with this expansion, actually, even though I normally don't. So you can be on the lookout for that on Thursday. It's not gonna be anything revolutionary. All right, well, we can go to Speed 5. So I do think we should like think more about what our plans. So yeah, we have to go for the exploit the weak neighbors thing pretty much instantly. I think at this point I'm focused on that. As for other stuff, I don't know. Like, I want to soon after that go for the Government of National Defense, But research slots are really nice. That's quite important. And so are these things. But I think we can wait, since we're going to try to not go to war with Japan anyways. It's not as crucial that we get that factory speed back. I think it's better if I think it's like still just as good if we go like this way. So yeah, like we get the focus on China, we exploit the weak neighbors, we don't need infiltration at that point, but we could probably use it. Yeah, we're gonna go straight for these. Then we'll go for like probably do the research slot then. Yeah, that's what I think that's what we're gonna do. I also think it might be a good idea to like they made a change to the industry debuffs on China because that's a pain to deal with. Well, I know it's different. Also, like they don't have as much of a penalty, I'm pretty sure. No, not really. They don't have as much of a penalty anymore. They have a penalty to the army though. Like this is a huge penalty at that. However, it's not too hard to get rid of, and so I think it's a good balance. I think that's a good balance, actually. We have a sort of an army thing as well. We also have more like these power struggles thing, but and we do have as Communist China, we do have factory penalties for the Long March thing, but the other Chinese nations do not. So. Yeah, but it's actually not too hard to like get get rid of those things. Okay, remilitarization of the Rhineland. The Rhineland. Okay, let's go ahead and I really do think it's gonna benefit us if we just bum rush the crap out of this thing. You guys have not reached the point where we should stop yet. Yeah, it's gonna be a little boring at the start, just working towards the part where we were at before, but we have a much better idea of like the timing. We have basically until like May or June of next year, so basically like 4 more of these before war starts. I'd like to do like focus on China, exploit the weak neighbors. Probably we should go for this. Well, actually, yeah, they'd get rid of the incompetent industry part. Yeah, I think we'll probably go for. Well, the thing is that we don't even need to go for this if we can get that one event to fire where we get it for free, like when he's arrested, and then we get to talk to Chiang Kai-shek or whatever. He's arrested, and then we can do it that way. There's no problem with that. So totally viable, I think. However, I don't know when that happens. Like, I think it's at this point when, like, I think it's coming up soon. If it's that soon, we might have to hold off because I want to conquer these guys next to us before we get to before we work with them. Well, we might be working with them, but you know what I'm talking about. We will see. We will see. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep letting them go until they level up to level 3 or until we get to go to war, you know? So yeah, I think after this one is when that first event might actually fire. So we should keep that in mind. Okay, and on base area. And yeah, I think we just go straight for it. Go to focus on China and then go for the exploit the big neighbors. Like, I really do think it's crucial to get this done ASAP, you know? Oh, okay, so we do unlock the incident things at the Gongsu border. Gongsu. That's different than what it was last time. So it seems like it randomizes it or something. Again, I don't really care to do that though. I'm not gonna do a border incident. I don't think it's super. I don't think it's super valuable, and also I think it's kind of bugged. I think the AI has like a. They can cheat at it basically. They can rotate and cycle troops out, and the player can't because I definitely couldn't when I was doing it. We could get a military theorist or one of these guys. The rest we can't because it costs more for us. We should go for artillery now. And then after that, go for like dispersed industry. I was gonna say imbustry. Imbustry, yeah. That's I can English. Can you? Okay. I would have a lot of fun with the expansion, I will say that. I don't care about that one. I'm gonna start getting rid of these decisions because I don't care about most of them right now, and they clutter up the space. They clutter up my space, man. Arg, matey. Arg. I think I do a pretty good pirate voice. What do you guys think? We'll probably knock down our, probably do this. This is honestly, like, a lot more, I think this is a lot more, like, valuable immediately. It takes down your training time by 10%, which is still good, but the main thing is, like, the factory output and the construction speed both go away. You lose half your recruitable population. Right now, though, we have 700,000. We're only using 50,000. We can afford to give up 350,000. Like, we're actually gonna be fine. Plus, we're gonna get more once we conquer these dudes. So, I'm really not worried at all. So, yeah, let's do it. Okay. Hey, there we go. All right, we can stop exercising you guys now. And start planning. Start getting that planning bonus. Okay, you already just got Spanish Civil War, I'm guessing? Yeah. Game always crashes. Or not crashes, freezes. That'd be terrible if it always crashed there. Yeah, Spanish Civil War. I think it was yesterday in our other Communist China game that the Republican Spain actually won. That would have been interesting if we had lived in that one. You know, maybe they would have maybe they would have eventually joined our alliance and being communist or whatever. It is kind of weird that, to be honest, it is kind of weird to me that they model the Republican government as a communist power. It is really weird to me because I don't know a lot about, like, honestly, I don't know enough about most countries in Europe during this time period to really be any critic of the decisions of this game. However, like, the one country in the world besides the US that I know, like, anything about during this time period is Spain. I've read, like, a bunch of books about Spanish history, most of which didn't focus just on the Spanish Civil War, but still. My understanding of it has always been that the democratic component, like the center left component of Spain's government during that time was the dominant one, and that the communist was mostly a sort of thing isolated to Catalonia. Not completely, but it was sort of, my understanding was that was where the main, like, communist sort of like uprising was at the start of the Civil War. My understanding was that the middle left, sort of center left government based in Madrid didn't have the sort of like organization ready. They weren't really prepared for the war. They weren't really expecting it. And when it happened, it took them a week went by. The war had started already. The war, it started getting going, but and the national government hadn't responded really. They hadn't really organized a response, a good army wasn't in place even, or something like that. I mean, the army was in place, but I think it wasn't really attacking back super well, or something like that. I don't remember the details, but then that triggered sort of like in Catalonia, where they were sort of like much more hardline communist, anarchist even. That sort of like basically was there when they saw this, they're like, they're not going to help us defeat the fascists, so we're going to take stuff into our own hands. So then in like Barcelona and stuff, and in Catalonia, they then like basically just took over and had like an anarchist uprising that essentially was fighting against the fascist supporters in the area, fighting against also like the Republican supporters in the area. And then after like a week of that, then I think then like the leaders of the anarchist and the communist parties there in Catalonia then were like, okay, this is not going to work. We don't have the forces necessary to like break off Catalonia and fight against nationalist Spain on our own. So then they rejoined the Republic, or like made reconciliation with the Republic, and fell into line. But I don't think that's obviously not modeled that way in the game. It models it as them being primarily communist. But I don't think that's how it was. But anyways, I don't know. It's a minor issue. It doesn't really matter, but it's certainly interesting to think about, you know. But hey, we're almost to the part where we're going to be able to declare war already. Went by pretty quickly. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a good idea of how they are, or how close they are. I guess what we should do is, what I'd like to do is, after this one, you know what, no, we'll see. What it's going to come down to is, when is the event going to fire that allows us to force China into the United Front? That's the main thing. I'd like for it to not fire until after we are at war with Chibe Sanma and them. Hey, Twix9, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. We're trying Communist China again because I don't know what's good for me. I think we're gonna do a lot better this time, just based on the fact, because of the fact that if for nothing else, I know how the mechanics work now of this area. And for Communist China, I know how infiltrations work. I understand that better now. So. Basically, we're bum rushing for exploit the weak neighbors, so we can make sure to conquer both of these guys before anything else happens. After that point, we will then worry about the other stuff. I do need to worry. I do want to make sure we get the United Front up and running, though, pretty quickly. How many days do we have? I'm curious. Like, is there a better way to spread out our troops here? There honestly might be, but I'm not going to worry about it. You might argue that we should be training troops right now. I don't think we have really enough to justify it. I'm going to save that as a backup. After we get these guys annexed, then we will, certainly. Okay, we can go to war now. The only thing is, what do we do with this now? What is Japan doing? Okay, they're doing army expansion, so they're not close to the Marco Polo Bridge incident yet. The moment they go for that is when we need to like bum rush this, or even before then. Like we should do it. We should try to anticipate it a little bit. I essentially think I'm gonna do one research slot now, then do this, then do this. Maybe not even if we don't have to. I think we're definitely gonna do a research slot now because that's pretty important in my opinion. But then after that, and then once we are in the Chinese United Front and that's taken care of, we're not going to join the war, but we will allow, maybe we will, we'll see. But my plan right now is to not join, just let them have that area to focus on and not be guarding our whole border. And then we'll start doing these ones that are really going to help our country out. So, yeah, we will see. Why am I going? I said I was going to declare war. We should definitely declare war. Probably won't matter that much. Probably won't matter that much. Whatever. You know what? We should probably like. We could do this. Let's do this. I mean, is it really? It's not really gonna matter. No, I'm not gonna worry about it yet. We'll do that once we. That was weird. They didn't actually start going when I hit this button. Why aren't you guys going? It seems really weird. Not sure why they broke like that. That's weird. Huh, it's kind of annoying. AI being strange as always. That's okay. Alright, let's swoop in. Sweep in. Okay. Oh, we found their other unit. Their one other unit. Okay, let's go ahead and keep pushing forward. Yeah, you guys go there, and then there, and then there. You guys come here. You guys move here. Just keep pushing forward. Where are you going? No, don't go there, don't go there. In fact, you should just attack him there. Yeah, there we go. We got towed artillery now. That is nice. Let's get better guns now. We're going to be getting an extra research slot soon as well, which is nice. Okay, we have taken their capital. Actually, hold on. We should, instead of doing that, we should put one into artillery. Put the next one maybe into there, and we'll see. Don't have enough steel. That is interesting to me. I will trade with the Soviet Union for that, because I'm not as worried. Or, yeah, I'm not worried about them. I don't know. Yeah, it seems fun. Alright, let's see if we can get this unit taken care of. Probably don't even need to be honest. We could probably just not worry about it at all, but might as well keep going now that we're doing it. Yeah, start pushing in more. How close are they to capitulation? They gotta be getting close, yeah. Probably like... Yeah, it's yeah, they're gonna fall soon enough. Not super worried. They apparently seem to be getting volunteers from someone or something. They have a lot more units. Oh no, they could just be like forcing out units. I'm not gonna deny that that is a possibility. Okay, 92%. They gotta be getting close. I mean, obviously, I just said they're 92%, so they are getting close, but... Yeah, you go and attack them there. I'm gonna break your attack off and come up here so you can just snag some more land really easily. That's annoying. They're... Oh, okay, there we go. We got it. Nice. Cool. We have annexed them. Nice. Your country is mine now. Okay, cool. That was good. Easy enough. Definitely a lot better than having Japan own half their country. At least, yeah, we got all of it this time. It might make this... That's actually one thing I hadn't considered, is that taking that might actually make this war a little more difficult, but, yeah, whatever. Should be fine. Cool. There we go. Nice. One down, one to go. Now, I would definitely say it's going to be the right idea to make some more troops. Now that we have like a good bit more infantry equipment, definitely add that in there. Yeah, no, that was good. Yeah, Yeah. Nice. In fact, one thing I should do with this is now we do have another, at least we have one more factory slot. Nice. Not a bunch of room for growth with a lot of these states here, huh? Shibe-sanma should help with that in one regard, so that's good. Oh, we are cornered no more. I forgot that you lose that, and that happened last time too, though. Should have expected it, but that's fine. I'd appreciate if you went a little quicker. You know, put some hustle to it. We'll see. We will see. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Ja. I think we want to do an infantry expert, honestly, right now with our stuff. We got, you know, I think we might as well. It's gonna be pretty useful. Might as well. Okay. I think everyone is in place now. Do we have... We don't actually have every province covered, even though. I didn't expect we would after... once I had, like, sort of looked at it and seen that how much we have. But the one thing I'm wondering, though... Also... Yeah, essentially I want to get to war sooner rather than later, but it might be a good idea to, like, we could deploy these guys right now, and it probably wouldn't really matter. That might be what I end up doing. I might do that, actually, just so that we can have, basically I think we just need to have the line filled in and just have more troops in general. They can, you know, they can train as they go. Yeah, I'm doing it. You know, you may disagree with my strategy here. I think we just need bodies to fill in the line at this point. It's a very China approach to take, isn't it? There you go. Let's, I'll wait till they, you know, sort of filter in to their spots. Literacy programs has been completed. We got another research slot. We should probably get support weapons and stuff like that. No national focus is set. Hold on. We gotta first look at you. I'm gonna wait a day to see what they do. The liaison conference. So they have to do the liaison conference and then the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. That's such a long name for a faction. Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. So we at least have two focuses left until they do the Marco Polo Bridge, and then we have that one still as well. So I think we should do prepare forward with Japan. That way we're only one away from doing this. You know, just get one away from it. Then after that we focus all our efforts until they do the Marco Polo Bridge onto here. That seems pretty fair to me. So that's what we're gonna do. We could do this right now, but I don't think it's as crucial. We're not planning on going to war with them right away. We're trying to stay out of war. Just have it so that China isn't having their whole border to us covered. Because once they join the faction with us, they won't do that. That's the idea, at least. So yeah, I think we do this. And I mean, plus, you know, 10 war support is actually pretty decent on its own. Yeah, I mean, it's still fine. Stability is a little more potent, a little better, but it's still good either way. Are you guys making it there? Oh my god. Seriously, dudes. Seriously, my dudes. Okay. Once your organization comes up, then we're going to declare. Yeah, this is definitely, I think, a more ideal approach to take. Not perfect, maybe, but better. Alright, this is good enough. Alright, let's go ahead and declare war on you guys. And immediately get this plan in action. Go to speed 4, because I think we're going to win pretty easily. I'm not really super worried about min-maxing it too much, honestly. Classic mistake. So we are demobilizing because we lowered our manpower thing down, but that's okay. We're still gonna have so much. We're China, you know. We don't gotta worry about manpower really. It's other stuff that we gotta worry about. Factories and stuff like that. Factory stuff, you know. I mean, I might honestly go to speed 5, but no, that seems a little excessive. So this is, I wish the AI would be a little more proactive in like their flanking and stuff. That's okay. They have the mountains defended too, which is gonna cause us some issues, I think. But once we flank around them, it should be fine. In fact, I can micro that. Make sure it happens. Probably should not go to speed 5, to be honest. I should definitely have a little micro in it, even though we, might not be super necessary, but still, it's always good to micro more. Wow, actually, that's not even true. You should probably hold off on your attack, to be honest, because it doesn't look like it's helping. It'd be better to, like, support attack there. Yeah, this guy will fall soon. Okay. Alright, there you go. No, you guys need to... Here, I'm just gonna honestly stop you guys for now. Okay. Yeah, with these guys, I wanted to just circle in, honestly. Open up some angles on these mounted troops. Close in around them. Cocoon them in. Yes, yes, good. Use the force. I think I do a pretty good Palpatine. Good, good. Yes, my young one. Yes. Just make sure reinforcements set higher and you'll be good. Only one. Doesn't matter where we put them. Yeah, this is gonna work fine, pretty sure. Definitely glad I deployed those troops now. Might have been able to survive against them, but it would have been a little rough. A little rough. Maybe not super rough, but a little rough. A little rough. A little rough, governor. That sounds too sexual when you do it like that. There you go. That's nice. No. Actually, yeah, don't even worry about that right now. Prayer for War Japan already happened? Jeez, it happened so quick. What are they going for now? Let's wait a day. Okay. Okay, yeah, I figured they're gonna go for that now. And probably Marco Polo Bridge incident is gonna be after that. Huh. So, it might be good to do this now, actually. Because the other event didn't fire, forcing the alliance yet. Oh, I don't know. People in chat, what do you think? We have two options. Way more than two options, but two that I'm going to consider. One would be do this now, get the alliance with them sooner rather than later, which would be fine. Like, there's literally no downside, because I'm pretty sure it just won't invite Shibe-Sanma. It's not like it's going to call in everyone against us or anything. I don't think that's going to happen. So do we do that? Have it be like we go for the alliance now, just so to make sure China has a little bit longer to get their troops all in the right spot? Or, on the other hand, should we focus on getting more political power? Well, now that I say it like that, it seems pretty easy that you just do this anyways, not worry about it. But at the same time, if that event does fire beforehand, then it will have been like a waste of time to do what we are currently doing. That's the only downside, is that like is that we could be getting, we might get the alliance anyways, but I don't think I want to risk that, so we'll do this. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it should be fine. I think it's fine. Honestly, I'm gonna take one of you guys off of there and bring you down to here for this big flanking maneuver thing. And you're just supporting the attack, which is what you should be doing. We'll see. To be honest as well, you should not be in that attack. I think this is fine. I think this approach is fine. No, don't do that. No, you guys are being very silly with this, aren't you? In fact, you're being silly to the point where I'm just going to manually control you, because otherwise it might screw up everything that I've been working for. We'll see. Yeah, I think we just keep pushing there here for now. You support that attack. Yeah, they realize what I'm doing, I think. They're pulling those guys out of there. Actually, that's not good. We should not allow them to do that. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, this is fine. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. You should support that attack. Might as well. Type 24 rifle. Nice. Yeah, focus on more industry, more everything. More everything, but more importantly, more industry. Darn it. That's not supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen. Why did it stop the... Oh, that's annoying. Why did it stop one attack just because one of my guys stopped attacking? That's very silly. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, I honestly don't want you to attack there. But, yeah, then they're going to retreat. So, can't let them do that, obviously. No survivors. Progress is slow right now, but it'll speed up. I have faith that it'll speed up. No. That's silly. Don't do that. I don't need all these guys here, you know? You know, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Just go here now. You dummy. You dummy poetry. Yeah, I'm a dummy. Here's what you do. You just come in here and drop them this way. Uh-oh, my middle mouse button has stopped working again like it occasionally does. Come on, middle mouse button, you gotta work for me. Or not work for me, work with me. We have an equal relationship, but a relationship nonetheless. Okay, let's support attack there, support attack there, and bring an actual attack in there. Yeah, they're run out of supply. Don't have any connection to the supply lines, so they will be destroyed quickly. Push up here, push, help assist in that assist attack, or what is it called? Support attack, that's it. Okay, and after this we'll know if we're going to war within 70 days or 140 days, basically. We will have our timeline. I mean, honestly, we can just halt this attack for now. Yeah, let them attack us. Let them throw their organization away for no real benefit. Yeah, it's pretty silly of you, AI, but you are an AI, so... And we're creeping ever closer to war. I know we're at war right now, but war with Japan, which is obviously the more scary one. Okay. We could do emergency factory conversion right now, but I don't think it's super important. We have done that. Nice. Yeah, that's good. And again, as usual, I'm gonna wait a day to see what the response. Yeah. Uh-oh. So this is not something I had necessarily expected. Yeah, I want everyone to be in the faction, obviously. So Japan, it looks like 70 days is our limit. The Marco Polo Bridge incident is going to happen. Seems interesting. I think that they are gonna maybe attack us because we conquered Shanxi, which is really not good. Means basically we need to probably call in our allies to this war. Yeah, we should do this. Oh, but then they're maybe going to take some of the land. Darn it, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, I don't think we need to do the warlords thing. Probably want to do the anti-Japanese expedition right now. Well, I don't even know. I don't even know what we want to do at this point. Like, that could be good, but it sort of relies on us having time to do that. We'll know after this period anyways if we're gonna have time, so this is fine. Huh. Well, beyond this, I don't know, maybe China's not even gonna join our war, which is, I actually think that's fine. I think I kind of regret calling them in. No, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter that much. I don't think it matters at all, really. I think we should do the line strat. Still haven't joined our war. Huh. I'm not gonna actually let you in the war yet, Guangxi Click. If anything, China, I'd just like you to protect Beijing more. Like, Xibei Sanma is not really my idea of a super worrisome foe. Yep, end of the Spanish Civil War. How long till you're out of there? You're not leaving after all. I think I'm gonna do the line strat and just charge for their capital at this point. I think we probably can afford to risk it. Risk one unit to try to bring a quicker end to this war. Oh, there's a... I didn't realize that. There's a little place down here to go forward. I mean, just push the line forward everywhere, at least. So that we're at least gaining some more free victory points, essentially. Actually, yeah, like, you just go there, and then move in here. You come in here. Let's, yeah, keep pushing forward. We're making progress in every front, so it's good. Huh. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. Yeah, we got plenty of time, I think. Let's see, how much does this put them to when we take this? Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think we should be able to get them to capitulate with once we get them to this point, or once we get their capital, rather. It's the main thing. And actually, we can, like, cut them off here, and that would be good. Yeah, they're gonna fall pretty easily, it looks like. Once we cut them off, too. And you still haven't called my call to arms? Now they're gonna join? That seems really strange and annoying. It's very annoying, actually. Why did it take so long for them to respond? That's weird. That's just weird. I mean, hey, it's gonna make it easier, so that's good. Yeah. I think we bum rush the capital at this point. And that's a good chance to go on speed 5, I'm pretty sure. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. There's not that much great land here. We should be able to get most of it regardless. Yeah, we have 93% of the participation. Like, I think we could basically afford, you know. Oh man, I really don't like this though. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Now that seems kind of like BS. They're attacking from our territory, but it's switching to them. That's really strange, because normally I think they specifically used to have it not do that, but you know what? I'm not going to question it. Yeah, Yunnan, you can join. Really just make it to the capital, please. Please, before the Marco Polo Bridge incident. That's going to be terrible. Please, whatever you do. No! It's not gonna happen, I'm pretty sure, just because of the frickin' AI and their stupidity. No, it'll happen, it'll happen. Okay, Sin Kang also wants to join. We will let them, because we can't afford to do a dumb war against them like I did last time. It was a really dumb war, honestly. I think it's fine to have them in. We have to have them to really have a chance, I'm pretty sure. 11 days? You're gonna be kidding me. 2 days. Okay. That's more like it. We should have enough time then. Hold on. Qinghai. Can I request... Ask for control of a state? You gotta be kidding me. I've done all the work and then... Oh my god. Whatever. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I'm very annoyed by the fact that we are not gonna be able to take everything. Super annoying. What can I leave for them? For China to take? I could leave like the western side, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I definitely should not have called them in. That was a stupid move on my part. If I pass... No, let's take stuff. Let's not pass. That seems silly. Like taking these ones would be fine, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, then they just took some. Basically, I just don't want them to like puppet them, but I don't think they will. I don't think they are going to puppet them. Yeah, they didn't. There we go. That I can live with that. We got everything except for one state. That is pretty reasonable. They took Qinghai, but it only has 1 million people. We got a ton more. So yeah, no, that was definitely good. It was fine. Maybe it would have been worth it. Maybe we wouldn't have finished the war without their help. You know, who knows? I think that was, looking back, I don't think it was as bad, as egregious of a mistake as I thought it was. Maybe not even an actual mistake at all. But hey, one thing I know for sure is that we need to bum rush our way back to here, because we might have a war on our hands here in a second. Might. I say might because I'm not actually sure if they're going to declare right away against us. They might declare on, you know, Big China, on Nationalist China, which I'm okay with, honestly. I'm fine with them tanking the damage for a while. Especially because now, this is the good thing. Now that we have everyone in the thing and we took over the other two, China's no longer, you know, freaking spamming their defenses on the border with Guangxi Click and Yunnan and us. Their troops are all going to the border with Japan, and they might have a chance if they do that. So that's good. You can see all their troops are swarming that way. It's awesome. Yeah, dude, give me some freaking stuff. So we have strengthened the Central Secretariat. Do the Japanese puppets get the Chinese trees? And welcome the Zaks to the streams. To the stream. Manchukuo, actually, they don't even have a one of the Chinese generic ones. Manchukuo actually has their own unique tree, which is really cool. It sort of revolves around like I think sort of like basically breaking away from Spain, or from Spain, yeah. Why did I say Spain? That's weird. From Japan. Yeah, basically like reforming China because of the fact that he is like this dude is like a a puppet sort of, but he had claims on the Chinese like empire or whatever. Basically their tree revolves around sort of like taking back the Chinese empire and then using that power that you've gotten under Japan to like throw off the reins that they are holding you with and destroy Japan too. So it's kind of interesting. So they have their own unique tree, a completely unique tree, which is interesting. China, Nationalist China has their own unique tree as well, and Communist China also has their own completely unique tree as well. But beyond that, so Xinjiang, Shibai-Sanma, and Shanxi, Yunnan, and Guangxi Click, all 5 of those have the new, I'm going to call it the Chinese generic tree, because it's not an unique tree, not completely unique, but it's unique to the Chinese nations. So it's a new tree, for sure. It's a unique Chinese tree, but it's not different between Guangxi Click and Xinjiang and the other ones, for example. However, Menkukuo does not actually have that. They still have the generic tree, which I was like, huh, it's interesting. But I mean, to be honest, like they're not really a major player at all. So they have 0 factories right now. So I don't think it really matters that much. But yeah, so all the other miners though do have the Chinese tree now. I'm gonna call it the Chinese generic tree, whereas Communist China, Nationalist China, and Manchukuo all have a completely unique tree. So yeah, a regional tree. That's a good way to put it. That's a better one. Yeah, I'm gonna steal that. I'm stealing that now. So we're gonna wait a few days to see what happens with the. Wait a second. What the fudge happened? What? Frickin', they accepted the demands? What? What in the world? So they actually accepted the demands of the Marco Polo Bridge incident. They didn't even fight. Weird. That's interesting. It probably is because of the fact that we... I'm assuming it's because of the fact that we did... Yeah. Like, it has to be because of the fact that we invited them to the faction. It must have just screwed stuff up. But they're still actually going to be... They're going to just justify a manual Wargle. Wow. That's certainly interesting. I don't know if that changes things for us, because before my plan had been let China fight it. I'm not going to join them. I'm going to build up and then attack Japan on my own, and that still could be an option. However, I don't know. I honestly don't know at all. Yeah, that's weird. Well, actually, I don't want that whole line, but up to there. There you go. When the China's in retreat, taking over the world, this PRC was getting old. Yeah, we are changing history a little bit, making stuff happen a little earlier on our end. Oh god. Okay, good. We still have them saved up. Yeah, okay, good. I didn't mess up that badly. So, well, with that being the case, though, the fact that they are not justifying against us, they're justifying against Nationalist China, means that we can actually take our time a little more. And so what I think I want to do is... Oh, we have so many points, by the way. Never mind that. I think... No, we haven't taken Xinjiang yet. I was going to. And that's actually what I did yesterday when I tried this on stream. However, that was when everything went badly. Let's just say that, like terribly. Because then Japan started winning against China a whole bunch because we weren't in the faction with them yet. And so they had all their troops. China had all their troops lined up on our border when they were losing to Japan. Then Xinjiang joined the Soviet Union in the Comintern, and that basically spelled the end for that one. So I don't actually, and so this time I decided to let them into the the front. So they're in the front. I'm not going to conquer them right now. Eventually I'll try to integrate them, which I think we still can do. If not, whatever. But no, I'm not really worried about it. So that'd be fine. Yeah, that would be a good way to do that, the Zax, for like a Latin American one, but I don't know if we're gonna get a Latin American DLC yet. I think probably, well, we can't attack them now anyways, because we're in the United Front, but no, I wouldn't anyways at this point. I don't think. I think more likely. I wouldn't. To be honest, I don't even think I'd like to see a Latin American tree right now. Eventually, sure, but it'd be much. In my opinion, it'd be much cooler to see like a. And they're kind of running out of like countries. Like they could do a Scandinavian one, and that would actually be really interesting. You know, like Finland with the Winter War for one. And then sort of ahistorical ones for Denmark and Norway resisting the Germans, and Sweden maybe intervening like they didn't do historically. That could be fun. I don't know. I'd really like to see like a Low Countries one. I don't know how they'd make it so. That'd be like, if anything, that'd probably be like a smaller one. Like that would be almost the equivalent of what they're doing with EU4 with the immersion packs. You know, sort of like a smaller one. Like it'd be probably like a $10 expansion, but they could do that. And that'd be cool. Have like Belgium and Netherlands get their own trees. That would certainly be interesting. Maybe like, I don't know. Maybe do like a. It would be cool to see Spain and Portugal while they're at it fleshed out. You know, you could have national like Spain go with nationalist and Republican. Then you have 2 trees there as well as Portugal, and then you have 3. That could be another smaller one. I don't know. And then, you know, then like Turkey and Greece and stuff, and Bulgaria, that could be one smaller one. But I don't know how many more big, like 5-country expansions are really left in this game. Or not even 5 countries, because this one is 8, but, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't bother going that quickly into the war there. Anyways, we need to figure out what we're doing here. I'm pretty sure I want to do the anti-Japanese expedition so we can try to start infiltrating them. At least see if we can, and then that'll give us stuff to spend our points on too, so seems fine to me. So they're justifying, that's crazy, that they took the demands, China accepted, and then, so we have until February, so we actually have a lot of things. Yeah, we're not going to declare war on Japan. Anyways, I think I'm gonna let China do a lot of the fighting early on. But still, at least now we know we have quite a ways off to wait, anyways. So, not too worried about that. I think we should start doing stuff here. So, for instance, we're gonna be spending more points, but that's okay. It's gonna be a little while until we get rid of this stuff. Until we get rid of the power struggles. Propaganda? You mean like for the decisions or whatever? Let's do like a... No, let's... To be honest, I think we should probably focus on like getting a military theorist. I'm also gonna add support artillery to these guys now. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good amount. Yeah, that's true, there's X. Yeah, they're not justifying against us anymore. I'm pretty sure that was just saying that because of the Marco Polo Bridge incident. But I'm pretty sure that was bugged. It was just saying that because we own Shanxi. And then China accepted, and then, yeah, it's interesting. But look at this. China actually now, unlike last night. Hey, Granite Knight, welcome to stream. Unlike last night, they actually have all their troops up here on the border. Like, that's a much more formidable sight than having half your troops, or most of your troops on the border with Communist China, which is like a huge border. You know. We got that stuff going well. We got, don't want to do that yet, at least. Support equipment seems like a pretty good decision. Getting some, engineer things. Whatever. Maybe we will just start the war with China, or with Japan when it starts with normally, you know? I don't know. I was gonna wait longer, but well, we'll see once we get done with this, because then we can see how our infiltrations will work, because then we can damage some of their stuff. We can also maybe get militia units to spawn there. We'll see. Probably won't get that far. And we kind of need more factories for that. But hey, another thing. Should build more factories. Got so much manpower. It's nice. And we don't even have like most of the good Chinese states. This is like the bad part of China. Yeah, this is I'm feeling much more common about this already. So I'll probably switch to a... Well, I don't know. Honestly, with countries that have a lot of manpower, and China has the most manpower, I oftentimes go to total mobilization, because like a lot of time you don't really need all your manpower. Like you have more than you'll ever need. Let's think about it. Like, and we're gonna get more eventually too. Like, you know, this is only part of our thing. We're gonna do the war with Japan, but then we also eventually want to take over China, and maybe we'll go even further. Maybe, who knows? You know. But yeah, normally if I am gonna do anything, it would be I want to do it all at once. I don't like spending more points than I have to on this thing. So a total mobilization, you get 3% down. We have 5% currently. 5%, so 2%. 2% of. I'm gonna. Let's see. I can probably just do the math in my head. I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. I'm just gonna pull up my calculator on my phone. 0.02 times 32.7. So that's 654,000, of which we're already using 100,000. So we'd have 500,000 spare. I don't know. It's also, yeah, I was gonna say we're just one day out, so essentially I want to see what's gonna happen. Let's see. Yeah, so now that we got this anti-Japanese expedition, I'm pretty sure that's the main thing we want to do. And now we want to start going down this line. We're going to do the same line we did last night because I never even got to really see the effects of it. And I like this route the most, probably. I don't really want to align ourselves with the Soviets. I want to be independent. I don't really want to go for, like, taking over nationalist China. I'd rather just go down this line. It's simpler and gives you a lot more direct benefits, too. So, yeah, agrarian socialism it is, which will help with our factories and stuff. Meanwhile, China's building up. This is good. This is good. What was that? Oh, this guy. There you go. No divisions of basic training. We should put some in basic training, because it'll reinforce, you know, we have priority set on reinforcement, so it's not a big deal. If you don't even have the stuff, it's not a big deal. We should look at this stuff here, though, that I was going to look at. Oh, that's really good. So here's the anti-Japanese expeditions. We can start to infiltrate their country. We can infiltrate everything from East Hebei and onward. Well, not everything, obviously, but 6 states. And we should start doing that pretty quickly, actually. In fact, that gives me pause with that, and even that. Because I think there's 3 levels. When you infiltrate them, it takes 60 days. So it's like a year to get it to level 3. But again, we don't have to infiltrate all of them. What I'm thinking is that we probably want to do like this one, and this one, and this one. If we do those 3 states infiltrated 3 times each, that's 9 infiltrations. That's a little over a year. That's how long we'd probably be hoping to wait anyways, if we were to wait that long. So we start with like South Chahar, maybe. No, we should do East Hebei. Do like East Hebei, get the militia to spawn there, then get it to the point where South Chahar will have it, and that'll be like a year. So, yeah, I think we do that first, since this is sort of time sensitive. Recruiting new units is not. This is Iron Man. This is a stream that is on Iron Man, so I almost always play Iron Man with Paradox's games, nowadays at least. I didn't used to, but I always do now. Because I sort of like feel more satisfaction when I finish and I know that I haven't cheated at all, right? I mean, no, that's not fair, because like plenty of people play that don't cheat, but like just taking away that option, and to save scum even too. Save scumming is not cheating, But it is scumming a little bit. Hey Sigbar, how you doing? The Polish events and decision screen. I don't think we can look at it from here, but it would be interesting. It certainly. I might go take a look at that because I'm sure they have some interesting decisions.